Okay, I'm going to show you how to decrease the number of stitches you have on your Rainbow Loom project, or in this case, knitting loom. It's actually quite simple to do. Once you get your stitches, say you want to take 2 off, what you do is you grab this stitch and you bring it down here. And I should probably get my other thing, and then you go like this, and you bring this back. Now remember, do not take the last one, take the next to the last one. And then bring this over. And I'm going to try to be doing the same amount from both ends. Okay, and I'm going to use my other hook to make it a little easier. Okay, so I'm going to grab the next to the last one. And make sure you have it right there in the center. Pull this one over. I'm going to take this one, pull the bottom over. Okay, now I'm just going to take them and place them back. Okay. And then I'm going to continue knitting as normal. And I'm hoping that this is in a position you can see it. I just, see this one's going over pie. I'm going to use a different color loops, so you'll notice a difference when you see it come off the loom from the first one I did and about adding, and then you'll know that I was decreasing when we get to the pink. Make it easy to tell anyway when we're comparing the two. I think the difference is going to be, I'm going to just decrease every row. I'm not going to bother doing 2 rows. Just going to decrease 2 stitches, 1 on each end every time. Because this is a little bit more lengthy than the other way, and I do not want to exceed that 15 minutes because I get slightly irritated when I get booted for any reason and the video I prepared doesn't work. So we're going to keep it short and simple. Okay. And this is my morning, so I'm not that agile right now. Of course, I never am at my age. I'll be 55 next, well, this coming June. Still ticking. As most of us are. I know some of you got a little age on me, and some of you are just little chickens. So, we do what we can do daily, don't we? Here we are. Any day we can wake up and craft is a good day. Even if things go wrong, hey, we're alive, we're crafting, what's to not like? There'll be better days for crafting, there'll be worse, I'm sure. Okay, this ain't a sermon, this is a tutorial. So here we are again. Same ordeal. Grab the next to the last, make sure you got it there. You've got to have them right in the center. Don't be just getting one band and not the other, because that could be easily done. Pull that up over. Again, make sure you get them centered. This could come in very handy, and I'm pretty sure very soon you'll be sending me videos to say, hey, look what I did. And I can't wait to see them. It will be wonderful. And whenever you find yourself with an odd count that isn't 5, get your end one and count back. I mean, isn't 4. Get the end one and count backwards. That's the best we can do. Okay, I'm going to add white this time. I'm making a video, Savannah, just a few minutes. She loves to be on video. And she loves to be heard when I'm making a video. She's 10. Very lively gal. She can wait a couple minutes. She's waiting, I think, to make some perler bead projects. Because we got them all separated for her the other night. That was a process, let me tell you. She kept saying, oh, I'm going to do it a few at a time so I don't get overwhelmed. You going to help me, Nana? Yeah, Nana's one that would get overwhelmed. I helped her. She's like, oh, well, you do it so much faster than me. I says, yeah, because I'm consistent. I don't sort 50 and then go walk the dog or something. Not that that's a bad idea, but she would do 30, 40, then she'd complain for about 10 minutes and do some more. But we got it done. Typical kid fashion, I guess. Okay. Very easy procedure. I don't know why we didn't just do this before. As is the case with most things we do, right? I'm like, there's got to be a way to... Whoops. Don't want to be dropping a van. That is not the way we want to decrease. Having this camera at this angle is a little different than I would normally be holding everything, so excuse me for looking kind of awkward. This is not my typical approach. And I know my finger is probably in the way for it, but I kind of use my finger for a safety net. Try to keep some pull to this so it doesn't slip. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with the white again. Somebody's cooking something in my house right now, and it doesn't smell the best whiffling in through here. I won't say who I think's cooking, but it's not me. Some people weren't made to cook. That's all I can comment. And if I could give you a visual, I would, but I'll just give you a sensory thing. We'll just pretend that you're smelling cooking dog food, because that's what I'm thinking here. Wow. Makes me kind of glad I'm tucked in here and don't have to be in the kitchen smelling it. I know that's probably nothing you wanted to hear today, but sharing's caring. Okay. See, before when I was trying to take a picture from the side, my fat little fingers would keep getting in the way, so I'm hoping that I actually have right now my mini iPad resting on a sorting spoon for perler and my tripod handle, and it's like balancing up there, so hopefully it stays balancing and we don't have any more problems than we got already. Okay. And probably this will come out and I'll still have my fat little hands in the way. Let's hope not, though. Okay. And remember, do not grab that back one. It would be easy to do. I kind of wish I'd pushed that down more. But we'll get it this way. There we go. And I move this back simply every time because it just looks a little better that way. Okay, this will be another one of them times where we get 5. And now I'm going to go with some pink bands. As you see, it's getting down there quite quickly. Doesn't take long when you do every row. When I was building it up, for those of you that didn't see, I was going 2 rows at a time. Coming down, we're simply doing 1. It's a little bit bigger process, as I said earlier on. And I don't like YouTube saying, oh, you exceeded your limit, we've thrown away your darn video. It does not make my day, and the problem being I have 2 YouTube accounts, it seems, and one of them lets me do it and one of them don't, and every time I think I'm on the right one, I'm not. So, I'm not a happy girl when that happens. So to eliminate that problem, oops, now what am I doing? I think I'm just going to do one side. Call me Crystal Chatterbox, I guess. I knew something didn't look quite right when I went to push that down. Okay, now I'm going to actually take this down till we got 4, and then I'm going to just end it there. And we'll be able to take a look at this coming off the loom. Oops, I've already moved that one back. Okay. As we see how simple this is. Now, what is going wrong here? I don't know. I still got 2, so something looked astray, but I guess not. Okay. Again, this is the one where we have to go back 4. Oh, we'll go, what color? We'll go white again. There we go. Remember, when you're doing anything like this, you always, on these cross bands, go in the opposite direction of how you put them on. So in my case, I put them on left to right, so when I pull them over, I go right to left. And that makes life easier. Okay, one more row. We'll be taking this sucker off. And one good thing about watching videos, you get to watch all my mistakes if I make them. One time I banded up my whole barrel loom, and I'm like, see, you get to watch me make mistakes if I'm making them. Well, I made them all right. I had to do the whole thing over because I put this one set of the bands on at the beginning in the wrong direction. So that was not a good thing for me. Okay, so here we're at. We're going to cross this with a green. Put on a pink. Go over this one time, and then I'll show you how to end it. Which most of you that follow me on YouTube or on my site, Rainbow Loom Murals and Picks, have already know how I do this. Okay. So to end it, what do? We simply do what we've been doing. Whoops, let me do the other side. Why do I keep doing that? Trying to hurry this along, I guess. Must be that smell of dog food making me hungry. Okay, so here we are. To end this, you simply take the one before it, pull it up over. You can see, hopefully you can. get my hands out of the way. Take this one, put it over. That one. Put it over. This one. Put it over. Well, you know what? I didn't do this the way I normally do it, but it kind of worked out okay. This is odd. This is really odd. But we're going to go with what we know. And we're going to just take this, pull one through the other, like so, and end it here. Usually I bring them all over and do it that way. So this is a little tricky even for me. I don't know if I even like that better. But I don't know. But here is how nicely this looks. Of course I did 2 rows of each when I was building it up. And as you can see, 1 row of each. And I should show you the other way I normally end it. But this one worked out fine, with the exception of this band. Now see, this one to bed in there, if I did it the other way. So, hang on to that a minute. Okay, because I'm a little funky this way, I undid the ending of this so I could show you the way I normally do it, so this green band does not become a problem. So what I normally do, instead of ending it the way I just showed you, is I take out these bands here and I transfer them to the front, like so. That is what I do. So then what I do is I put a little bit of pressure on here. Let me get my hook. Where's my hook? I dropped it on the floor while I was doing this. Okay. We get that done, and then we take the bottom ones. We can see the bottom ones. And pull them over the top like so. This video is just going way too smooth. Okay, probably even going to exceed my time limit. Okay. So then we do that. Now I got a good cat here on my video. Not a good thing. Here we go. So then we take this and move it forward like we did in the last picture. Let me get my hook. So we don't want any foul play at this stage of the game. And I usually pull this to get tension on it. And then you move it back just like before. The only difference is, and it might even be easier to do it the other way. Actually, sometimes I just go like this and do it with my fingers too. Whatever way you can get it there, darn it, do it. So, you're getting the idea now. So now we're down to 1. So see, the green is tucked away inside of there. But I must say, I think I kind of like it better the other way. It has a more even look. But I don't know. Like I said, let me throw in a band here so I can get my hand out of the way and you can judge for yourself. You got 2 possible ways. You know them both now. Oh, they both look okay. The green is hiding, so I'd probably go with this way. But here you have it. This is how you decrease. That's how you increase. I think we can do a lot with that situation, don't you? What? One thing I can't stress enough, too, while I have you here, is when you're putting them, and you don't see me doing it much here, but when I'm not making a video, every time I'm stretching this loom this far, I mean these bands, because if my bands are going to snap, I want them to snap while I'm doing this, not halfway through I notice I got a broken band somewhere. These things are going to be tough to be on my picture. You see how far I'm doing that? I just begged them to break at that point. Okay, you have a good day. Happy looming.